Oh, very young, what will you leave us this time? You're only dancing on this earth for a short while. So I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Peace train sounding loud, ride on the peace train. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
My songs are, are a kind of narrative to my life. And if you look at them, listen to them, you'll hear all the explanations of where I was and where I was going.
Roadsinger came to town, long cape and hat.
Roadsinger in particular is the song that tells a real story. And the best of my songs, I think, is when I really tell a true story. But I do it in such a way that I transfer it to another sort of pictorial scene. In this case, it's like a road singer walking into a dusty old town, where people shut their doors, dogs are sent out to bark and chase this guy out. Particularly, I love this part of the story is when little girl sort of smiles at him, then runs into the house, and then from behind a window pane, draws a beautiful heart, and then her name. And that's, I like that.
Where do you go? Where do you go? When the world turns dark and the light of truth is blown out and the roads are blocked.
In a way, this new record isn't so different from my kind of early stuff, and that was one of the reasons why I kind of went back to the guitar again for this record, was to link back with my sound. There are a few other kind of interesting instruments going on, but a lot of it is still pure and simple, me and the guitar. And that's what a lot of people wanted to hear.
And find everything's the way it seemed one night ago.
It wasn't a conscious decision to record an album, actually. It was kind of like an accident. My son knew I was writing all these songs, of course, for the musical, Moon Shadow. He said, well, come on, Dad, why don't you get in the studio and start recording again? I got this idea of the VW van because, the VW camper van represents the peace movement. And, and that's what my message ultimately is all about. It was really fun, but driving that thing was quite hairy, and I didn't know if I'd ever make it across town, but I did.
Be you dust or be you star, to be what you must, just reach out for what you are. And though you travel many roads, there's but one way, and that's the one you've chosen. When I hold your hand, I could fly a zillion miles with you. When I see your grace, I can see all God's words come true. Every little bird above.
One of the things about this album, I think, is that it does, again, reflect a very important statement about the condition of the world right now. We're kind of lost in this race for the material things and falling over each other in the process. So it is very much connected to the darkness of this particular time, and yet there's always light.
Whatever you say lightens up the burden of the day. Whatever you do makes us want to follow you. Whatever they say, whatever they do, I'll always love you.
To express myself in music is much easier than for me to stand up and give a lecture. Because you can argue with a philosopher, but you can't argue with a good song. And I think I've got a few good songs.
Whatever you